What is going on, guys? Today we are going to be looking at and talking about the best way on how to enter and sell a position, kind of how to do the same trades over and over again but still make profit. So this is the exact same method I ended up doing today. Now, a quick little introduction before I get into all of this is that I trade TQs and SQs, which you guys don't know are ETFs mimicking the NASDAQ market or /NQ. Now, this is like there's no aftermarket, there's no pre-market, there's no weekends for /NQ. It just kind of goes, it's a future. It goes the entire time, but again, you can only trade TQs and SQs before and aftermarket. So that's the important part. But as you guys can see here is that I even drew my resistance and support levels for today, and you can see that the /NQ did about the same patterns, and this is what I ended up trading 3 times today, as well as then trading this big little dip right here. Ended up buying right there, dropped down a bit, and just waited till it sold close to here. So I was moving between TQs and SQs. I traded TQs pre-market, then sold during market, then did SQs during market, sold that, and then I ended up doing TQs 2 more times, and that was my day overall. So as you can see here, that the way that I usually identify this is the bottom, middle, and top VWAP, as well as resistance it gives. So you can see here that it ended up doing resistance here, and it ended up doing the exact same pattern 3 times. So now the reason why it ended up doing it as well as here, you can trade from the middle VWAP all the way up to here, which is 0.5%. I really don't go for a full percent anymore due to the fact of my position size. I trade close to around 50,000, so 0.5% is good per trade for me because that's close to 250 every single time I do it. But overall, like if you are under the PDT rule, and if you don't know what that is basically if your account is under $25,000 worth of stocks or cash, you have 3 day trades per 5 trades, and this is not going to be a good strategy for you because this is small trades throughout the time, just mimicking the same patterns. But as you can see here, the middle, like once it passes the middle VWAP, the middle VWAP is then a support. But before it crosses that, it becomes a resistance. Before the double candlestick confirmation, it is then a resistance. So you can see here, from here, right there, to that resistance, 0.5% sold. Wait for it to go to the middle VWAP and bounce, right around here, 0.5% sold. Again, same thing here, 0.5%. And then if you wait for it to here, you're like, okay, 0.5%, oh no, it goes down. And then as soon as you can see it crosses the SMA line, you're like, okay, time to cut losses, sell 0.3% loss, right? So throughout the day, it is 0.5% 1, 0.5% 2, 0.5% 3, and then you get in here and it's 0.3. So overall it's 1.5%, and then you lose 0.3. So you make 1.2% profit on the day, which for me overall is around $700. So that's all there is to it. So you basically base it off the VWAPs. You can kind of tell when the resistance happens based on previous patterns. So that is an easy way to kind of never truly rely on indicators, but just know that if you use the SMA line and the lower, middle, and top VWAP, as you can see, the top VWAP acts as a resistance then, and then the lower VWAP, usually when it is at the lower VWAP, that for me is a great indication to basically say, hey, the likelihood of this going much lower is not high. Yes, it can consolidate at the lower VWAP like right here, but overall, you can then see if you were to let's say buy right here, once it hits the lower VWAP, right, you wait for it to go down, you lose 0.78%, but then let's say you wait for it to hit to the middle VWAP, you actually end up making 0.98 even if you calculate that 0.7. So overall, not bad trading the VWAPs. Now, solely do not use this as the only rely or never use indicators, but this is just a kind of nice, easy strategy if you know how to draw the trend lines and then use the VWAP indicators to help you understand the patterns that it has previously done, right? Very easy to see, very easy to tell, and it's just a great way to use support and resistance, and that's one of the easiest ways. Now, this is not the whole thing. This is just one piece of day trades or swing trades, right? Never solely rely on the middle VWAP, but just know that this is one of the pieces that you use. As you can see, I also have RSI, MACD, SMA, EMA lines. So remember, all of this is into account. I will make future videos on that. But the middle VWAP and the 2 candlestick confirmation is a great key indicator for you to then trade with, in my opinion, if you're not under the PDT rule. So overall, right, that is, in my opinion, a great first step. Now, I'm not trying to rip anyone off. I actually ended up taking Ricky's LPP course, so this taught me a lot of that, right, a couple years ago. So overall, like, this is also why I trade /NQ, TQs, and SQs. I used to trade UGAS, just like him. So in no way I'm trying to rip him off. Just want to let you guys know that in advance, if you're coming over from his channel or whatnot. But overall, I use a lot of his same strategies, but also some different ones. So overall, if you guys have any feedback on this video, that would be highly appreciated. If you guys liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, drop it down in the comments, and I will respond to those in a video or in the comment section. But overall, hope this helped understanding how to use the top, middle, and lower VWAP as a support and resistance indicator for yourself, as well as waiting for that 2 candlestick confirmation on the SMA and the VWAPs. So other than that, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope you have a fantastic day.